I can't possibly have a well-formed opinion on every political issue. So in some sense, it's good that we say, okay, I find a community to belong to that helps me. I find a party, sometimes parties can be provisionally good. They can just help us kind of organize some values together. The downside in a fallen world is that we feel pressure to just fit into that box. It's really hard to belong to a community and say, and I disagree with some things this community believes. What's beautiful about Christianity, and why I, wrote a whole book about spiritual formation and politics, and spent a lot of it saying, like, I actually think we don't need to reinvent the wheel. I think we have some good resources from just normal Christian history that can help us. And one of those is the life of the church, which seems like a pretty crazy thing to say these days, because we do have some pretty high profile examples of the church being captivated by partisan politics, of particular pastors or churches saying, yeah, to be a Christian does mean to be a Republican or to be a Democrat or to vote for this person or act this way. However, most of us don't actually belong to those churches. They take up a lot of airtime. Most of us belong to churches that are not perfectly diverse politically or theologically, but for the most part, we belong to churches that we don't agree with everything with everyone in them. And we believe this totally radical, wild thing that through the practices of baptism and communion, we belong to one another in a way more foundational than our biological families, than the racial or ethnic lines that divide us, than nationality, than socioeconomics. Like, there are so many ways in which, especially our political lives, tell us this is who you belong to and this is who you are. And the church, very imperfectly, but still kind of by the grace of God, amazingly, has said, no, that's not actually foundationally who you are. You actually belong to the people of God that spans time and the world.